Hey guys, Todd with Hogs and Sticks. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are riding in Woodbury, Tennessee for the second annual Lieutenant Frank B Walkup Memorial Ride. What an awesome ride this is. It's great to see all these people come out and support what was going on here, man. We're heading out on our ride right here. There was roughly 25 bikes, but if you've ever ridden through Cannon County, Tennessee, you've probably heard of the Bridge to Nowhere. Definitely if you live in the area, you've heard of it. But here's the truth. It doesn't lead to nowhere. It leads to a story most people don't fully know about a young Army Ranger from Woodbury who made the ultimate sacrifice. And that's why we're riding today. That's why you see cloudy day, a little bit of rain, but nobody cared. They all got out there to ride to support this memorial for Frank Walkup, First Lieutenant Frank Walkup. So today we're talking about the man behind the name, Frank Walkup, and why the bridge has become one of the most meaningful stops for the riders in Middle Tennessee and surrounding areas. There's people that come from all over to ride this ride. They also come up to, on January 1st, New Year's Day, every year. There's hundreds of bikes and motorcycle clubs and Harley shops that meet up there and hang out for 2-3 hours. Whether it's cold or nice, they come up there to reflect and celebrate Frank B Walkup. So, kind of the background on it: he was a platoon leader in the U.S. Army and graduate of the University of Tennessee, and was in the ROTC program. He went on to serve with the 101st Airborne Division. Everybody knows who that is, right? One of the most respected units in the military. And like a lot of young men from small towns, he stepped up when his country needed him, and we're glad he did. In May of 2007, while deployed in Iraq during the Iraq War, his unit came across a suspicious building. Now this is where his story really shows who he was. Instead of sending one of his soldiers in first, he went in himself, man. That's how he led, from the front. And I heard this multiple times throughout this memorial ride when we were hanging out, how he led from the front. That's a true leader. As he approached the structure, an IED, also known as an improvised explosive device, detonated. And just like that, at the young age of 23, First Lieutenant Walkup was killed in action. Let that soak in, man. 23. I've got kids older than that now. That decision, taking the risk himself instead of putting his men in harm's way, is something his fellow soldiers never forgot. It's also why his name carries so much weight, not just in the military, but right there in Woodbury, Tennessee. A few years later, a bridge along State Route 145 near Woodbury was dedicated in his honor. The First Lieutenant Frank B Walkup Memorial Bridge. Most people know it as the Bridge to Nowhere. It sits out on a ridge surrounded by back roads and open views. Perfect riding country. But for those who know the story, it's not just a scenic stop. It's a place to remember. Over time, the motorcycle community adopted this spot. Riders stop there to take pictures and hang out. But a lot of them also take a moment, whether they say it out loud or not, because something about that place reminds you what freedom actually costs. So next time you hear someone call it the Bridge to Nowhere, just remember, it actually leads somewhere. It leads to a story of leadership, sacrifice, and a young man who chose to go first. If you ride out there, take a second when you stop. Look around, take it in, and remember the name, First Lieutenant Frank Walkup. Listen, guys, this is an amazing ride, and even though it's all about the memorial and the Bridge to Nowhere and what I just explained to you, what I just read to you about this, the history behind the bridge, The views are breathtaking. You get up there, take pictures. If you've got a drone, fly a drone out there, it is gorgeous, man, I'm telling you. But hey, keep watching the video because we're going to ride back and you're going to see some, probably one of the curviest roads we took today. Be careful heading out of here. The road is steep. If you are up there, you will have to turn around and go back down that hill. The other way, I think, is gravel on the other side of the bridge. But be careful riding through there, and you'll see the road we're riding back to the square is pretty curvy. And just ride your ride. Don't try to keep up with everybody. In January, when we left the bridge, there were a couple that got hurt pretty seriously because they were riding a little too fast for their skill level in this area. And you're looking at the area right now in these curves. So just take your time, have fun, take in the sights. It's probably one of the prettiest areas to ride in just this rural country area. So take it in, enjoy it, and man, just be safe out there. All right, we are about to roll back up into the square, and this first picture I'm showing you here in a second is in front of the fire truck. The gentleman that rides this fire truck to all these events, he has cancer going, and he's getting ready to go into hospice care. So we all took a picture with him, but it was pretty heartfelt, man. A lot of tears there, but great time. Hey, get out there and ride, have fun, but always remember to be safe on too.